Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim HaKudash, the blindness of my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, that doing evil well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elect. The elect of the 132 USA, Shalom. This is Brother Dawada from the GMS Detroit Camp, coming at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim HaKudash. Today I want to do a video entitled, Jacob say, "What did I do?" The Lord's will this video be edifying. Alright, now this goes through the inspiration of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Through a dream I had, myself and other brothers from the GMS Detroit camp. We were doing a sit down, teaching as it were. And as we were teaching, the topic came up concerning Jake. In the dream it was said that, Jake is gonna wonder why they're getting jacked up. Especially when all hell break loose. As it is written, when the Most High shall turn his face from the earth. Alright, so just imagine a kid getting jumped and his big brother pulls up, right? And in fact, let's get that scripture. Haven't got that in a while. It's in Wisdom of Solomon, I believe. Or it's in Sirach. Yeah, Sirach 18 and verse 24. Think upon the wrath that shall be at the end. The majority of our people do not think about the wrath that shall be at the end of this man's system. Right? They don't think about it. They don't actually consider it. In the time of vengeance, that's going to be the Most High taking vengeance. Because right now, this is the time of the world. Or the time of the world to be wicked. To do as they please, to live their best lives, commit adultery, rape, rob, steal, kill, so on and so forth. They haven't been judged as a whole just yet. But they will be. So that's going to be the time of the Most High's vengeance. That's the time the Most High is going to pay them back. As it is written, the Most High is not mocked. For that which a man soweth, that shall he also reap. When he shall turn away his face. So just imagine a kid getting jumped. All right, he's getting jumped. Then all of a sudden he sees his big brother, or rather his pops, come up. All right, his pops walking down the street. And the kid that gets jumped, he looks at his pops, expecting help. But then his pops turns his back and walks in the opposite direction. That's how it's going to be like. Like they've been totally forsaken. And they're going to wonder why. Well, guess what? The reason why the Most High is going to jack you up and not show you any mercy when all hell break loose is because you deserve it. Because you deserve it. Ezekiel 9 verse 4, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai said unto him, to this particular angel, go through the midst of the city, any city where Jake is at, through the midst of Jerusalem. Yeah, Jerusalem's a people before it's a place. And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. They're sighing and crying because they're tired of it. They don't like the wickedness going on round about them. And to the others, and that mark is this knowledge, this truth. All right, the Y, the Hebrew, which is a mark that exempts you from judgment, which is this knowledge, this truth. And to the others, meaning those others, individuals, these other Jakes that don't have that mark and don't have this knowledge, this truth, Scripture speaking about those without the wedding garment. It's another way of saying and to the others, those that don't have the mark, those that don't have their wedding garments, those that don't have this knowledge, this truth. He said, in mine hearing, meaning he wants to hear their wails, their screams, their yells, where they're being judged. Just like that Jake that got burned in that Tesla, that pleased the Most High. He was well pleased with that individual's screams, wails, and lamentations. The Most High was well pleased with it, with the judgment brought upon him. The Apostle said, what did he do? Well, he said, what did he do? It has to have been something heavy for the Most High to judge him like that. Remember, Scripture speak about the Most High renders to every man according to his work. The Most High is not mocked. That which a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Go ye after him through the city and smite, meaning kill. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids, which is a young woman, and little children, and women. It said women twice. So you're going to get these women too. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. That's 1 Peter 4:17. Judgment shall begin at the house of Israel. And he said unto them, which are these angels that were sent forth to bring about judgment, defile the house, and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth, and they went forth and slew in the city. Mass judgment. It came to pass, we're looking at a vision of slaughter. And that's what's coming again. Jeremiah the 9th chapter. Death has climbed up into our windows. A great season of death is coming. And he said unto them, defile the house, and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth. And they went forth and slew in the city. And it came to pass when they were slaying them, slaying who? Who's of them? Jake. And I was left. Why? Because he was one of the men that were sighing and crying for all the abominations that were being done in the midst thereof. Then I fell upon my face and cried and said, Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, power, wilt thou destroy all the residue of Israel, and thy pouring out of thy fury upon Jerusalem? Then said he unto me, the iniquity of the house of Israel and Judah, so all 12 tribes, is exceeding great. And that was all the way back then. How much more for now? Pursuant to the book of Ezra, the 4th chapter. And the land is full of blood. Yeah, look at that gang violence. Jake is just slaughtering each other. Check out the news. It's mainly Jake that make up the majority of the violent events when you turn on the news. And the city, every city Jake is at, full of perverseness. For they say, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua hath forsaken the earth, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua seeth not. And as for me also, Salakia, I don't know why that keeps happening. Let's read that again. Then said he unto me, the iniquity of the house of Israel and Judah is exceeding great, and the land is full of blood, and the city full of perverseness. Reminds me of Hosea, the 4th chapter. For they say, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua hath forsaken the earth, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua seeth not. And as for me also, mine eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense their way upon their head. So that's what's coming. Judgment. And the reason why is for Jake's wickedness. They've become exceeding wicked. Isaiah 59:1. Behold, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither is ear heavy that it cannot hear. Yeah, the Most High can deliver at any point. There's no level or point where someone can be at to the point where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua can't bring them up out of it. He can do anything. He put you in a situation, he can take you out of it. But your iniquities have separated between you and your power, and your sins have hid his face from you that he will not hear. That's why you're going to get jacked up the way you're going to get jacked up. All right? For your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies, your tongue hath muttered perverseness. That's Jake. That's what Jake does. None calleth for justice. Yeah, like a Jake will get shot for doing wickedness, and they'll say, free him. You know, they'll not free him. Jake get locked up for doing wickedness, and Jake will say, oh, free him. Free him. Say that. That's how you know them wicked-ass niggas that was calling for Judas Iscariot's release. Not Judas Iscariot, Barabbas' release. Those are the same niggas today. Because a nigga do some wickedness, and they'll say, free my nigga so-and-so, free this person, free that person. Well, that person was totally wicked. Then a wicked individual gets shot and die, and they'll say, rest in peace. You know? None calleth for justice. When someone does wickedness and they get judged, you should be thankful. You should be saying, throughout the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Nor any pleadeth for truth. Yeah, they trust in vanity. Yeah, like the American dream. That's vanity. And the lies the so-called white man teaches them. and all these other false religions and false philosophies. Those are all vanity and speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity. Drop down, verse 7. Their feet run to evil. Yeah, somebody will be getting jumped or fighting. And Jake don't run in the opposite direction. Jake run to it with their smartphones. All right? When it comes to doing wickedness, they're first in line. You know? And they make haste to shed innocent blood. Yeah. You be walking down the streets of the hood and, you may have some decent shoes on. Jake will rob you for your shoes. Jake will rob you for your phone. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity. All they think about is wickedness. Scheming on your woman. You pop up at the store to do some decent clothes on. Okay, I'm going to take what he got. Wasting and destruction are in their paths. The way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace. That's the reason the Most High is going to bring this judgment upon them. All right? I'm down. Let's see, what was it? Isaiah 59:18. According to their deeds, accordingly he will repay. Fury to his adversaries, that includes Jake. Recompense to his enemies, Jake's a part of that. To the islands he will repay recompense. See, so the Most High, he bout that action. He bout it. All right? That's why the Most High says, shall I not be avenged on such a nation as this? All right? I believe that's Jeremiah, the 2nd chapter. Most High is pissed off right now. Jake want to hold themselves not guilty. Jeremiah 5:29. Shall I not visit for these things? You think the Most High ain't going to bring about judgment for all that wickedness you're doing? Saith Yahweh about Shai. Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely. The bishop? Yet these individuals from the Sakari saying, oh, the reason why them dudes from Boston fell out is because of the leadership of GMS. Well, by that logic, that means by the reason why Judas Iscariot fell out, that'll be because of the leadership of the Lord. How did that make any sense? You always have fallouts. Even in the days of the Apostle Paul, you have fallouts. All right? Read 1 Timothy, the 4th chapter. All right? The Apostle Paul, he listed them. All right? Alexander the coppersmith did me much evil. The Lord recompensed him according to his ways. All right? He spoke about another individual. He said, having loved this present world. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people love to have it so. Yeah, they love wickedness. Right? They love when prophets prophesy falsely, which is wickedness. They love it. And what will ye do in the end thereof? What are you going to do when it's time for your judgment? What will you do? Isaiah 10 and verse 3. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? That's a question to you, Jakes. It originally applies to Esau, but now it's applying to you, Jakes. What are you going to do? What will you do? All right? Watch that video that Jake burned in that Tesla. And then think about your wickedness. And then think about what you're going to do when it's time for the Most High to visit you. All praise, honors, and glories be to Yahweh, about Shai, double honors to my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.